Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon's twins, Monroe and Moroccan Cannon, have just given fans a rare and heartwarming glimpse into their ever-growing blended family. And it's safe to say, the internet cannot stop talking about it. It all started when Nick Cannon, the television host, actor, and proud father of 12, shared a new set of festive family photos on December 1st, 2025. The caption was short and simple, but the images spoke volumes. Standing in front of beautifully decorated Christmas trees with lights twinkling and smiles all around, the twins, now 14 years old, were seen surrounded by several of their younger half-siblings. For a family that's often discussed more for its complexity than its unity, this moment stood out. It was a visual statement that said, "We're together, and that's what matters." The twins, Monroe and Moroccan, affectionately nicknamed Ro and Rock, looked all grown up. Monroe, tall and stylish, mirrored her mother's Mariah Carey's poise and charisma, while Moroccan, ever playful, carried that same lively spirit his father is known for. Fans quickly flooded the comments, marveling at how much they've grown, how mature they look, and how incredible it was to see the older kids mingling so comfortably with their younger siblings. But this moment carried extra weight because it came just weeks ago after Monroe had sparked headlines for clarifying something very personal: her family structure. On her Instagram stories in mid-November, Monroe wrote a simple but pointed message. "Clearing something up, guys. I only have one brother who is at Moroccan Cannon. I do have other half-siblings from my dad, but they are all many, many years younger than me." That post wasn't dramatic or mean-spirited. It was simply honest. Monroe wanted people to understand the truth about her family, about what it means to be part of Nick Cannon's huge network of children, while still having her own identity and boundaries. Nick Cannon's family tree, after all, is famously complex. Since his divorce from Mariah Carey, he's become a father to 10 more children with several different women, each of whom has played a unique role in his life. For context, after Monroe and Moroccan were born in 2011, Nick went on to have twins Zion and Zillion with Abby De La Rosa, son Golden and daughter Powerful Queen with Brittany Bell, son Legendary Love with Bree Teasy, daughter Onyx Ice Cole with Lanisha Cole, and 3 children, Beautiful, Rise, and Halo with model Alyssa Scott. It's a lot to keep up with, and fans have often speculated about how the children interact, if at all. That's what made the December 1st photos feel so special. It was a rare, candid glimpse into a family that's often talked about, but rarely seen together. Monroe and Moroccan, the eldest of all the Cannon kids, appeared to be taking on a gentle big sibling role, smiling, relaxed, and affectionate with the younger ones. The atmosphere looked joyful and genuine. And of course, the twins couldn't resist adding a little humor. In the comments under the post, Moroccan joked, "Finna be white this winter, man," teasing about the cold weather, while Monroe responded with a funny elf movie gif showing Buddy the Elf yelling, "Santa's coming!" It was light, playful, and pure teenage energy, exactly what you would expect from 2 kids growing up with larger-than-life parents, but still managing to keep it real. Now let's talk about why this matters. Monroe and Moroccan were born into fame, the children of one of the biggest pop icons in the world and one of the much recognizable television personalities of the last 2 decades. Their parents' relationship, marriage, and eventual divorce were highly publicized. Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon married in 2008 in a surprise ceremony in the Bahamas, and for a time, they were one of Hollywood's most adored couples. They welcomed their twins in 2011, but by 2014, cracks in their relationship became public, and they officially divorced in 2016. Despite the split, Mariah and Nick have often emphasized their commitment to co-parenting with love and respect. Mariah, who's famously protective of her children, has said that she wants them to have stability, normalcy, and a strong sense of self, even amid all the chaos of fame. Nick, for his part, has called Monroe and Moroccan his first blessings and his guiding light, often saying they taught him what fatherhood truly means. In interviews, Nick has been candid about his growing family and his unconventional parenting journey. He's admitted that having 12 children was not part of a calculated plan. Rather, it was a mix of love, timing, and personal evolution. He's described fatherhood as both his greatest joy and his biggest challenge, acknowledging that balancing time, attention, and energy between so many kids is difficult. But what's clear is that he genuinely loves each one of them. Still, it's impossible to ignore how this story captures something deeper: the complexity of modern families. The Cannon clan reflects a dynamic that's becoming more common in today's world: blended families that are large, diverse, and ever-evolving. There's no single definition of family anymore, and this outing is a perfect example of how love and connection can exist even in non-traditional circumstances. Fans online have been surprisingly positive about the family's latest outing. Instead of focusing on the drama or confusion that sometimes surrounds Nick Cannon's love life, the comments were filled with admiration and warmth. Many praised the twins for their grace and confidence, while others celebrated Nick for creating an environment where all his children can connect. Some fans pointed out that seeing Monroe and Moroccan spending time with their half-siblings sends an important message. No matter how complex adult relationships are, children can still find unity. One comment read, "This is what matters. The kids are together, smiling, making memories. Everything else is just noise." And it's hard to disagree. In a world where celebrity families often fracture publicly, moments like this one, simple, warm, human, remind us that behind the headlines are real people trying to build real relationships. There's also something touching about how the twins are growing into their own identities. Monroe has already begun to show an interest in music, occasionally performing alongside her mother during holiday concerts or special events. She's inherited Mariah's charisma and seems comfortable on stage, with that signature Carey confidence shining through. Moroccan, meanwhile, is said to have a strong creative side and an easygoing charm that mirrors Nick's comedic energy. Both kids are balancing fame, school, and adolescence. No easy feat for any teenager, let alone the children of two global superstars. As the holiday season rolls in, this rare outing feels like more than just a family photo. It's a reflection of growth, healing, and maybe even redemption. For Nick Cannon, who has been open about his personal struggles, including health challenges, public criticism, and the loss of his son Zen, moments like these are likely precious reminders of what truly matters. And for Mariah Carey, the ultimate holiday queen who's known for turning Christmas into a full-blown celebration, seeing her twins thriving, smiling, and surrounded by love is undoubtedly the best gift of all. As 2025 draws to a close, this family moment lands at the perfect time: festive, joyful, and filled with hope. It's a reminder that family doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. Sometimes it's about showing up, smiling through the chaos, and finding unity in the little moments. So, as Monroe and Moroccan continue to grow, evolve, and define their place in this unique family, fans can't help but root for them. They've managed to carry themselves with grace, humor, and heart, even as their lives unfold under the spotlight. And judging by this latest outing, the future looks bright, full of laughter, and yes, maybe even a little bit of holiday magic.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this, because when it comes to the Carey Cannon family, there's always more to the story, and we'll be here to bring you every detail.